Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. You're joining us for another instalment of the Wtrl Team Time Trial Platinum League. My name's Johnny Roden.
And I'm Lewis Dinsdale, and we hope you enjoy the show. Don't forget to share or like the stream on whichever platform you're viewing from. We're live across Facebook, YouTube and Twitch, all at the same time. We are rocking a completely new rebrand on the channel tonight, so just give us a bit of feedback and let us know what you think. So let's get right into it then, Johnny. The riders are currently warming up in the pen, aren't they? And we have a mix of riders across the A and B teams joining forces together tonight. And we're going to bring you the action live from Zwift. Johnny, you've done a couple of these before, haven't you? Hey, do you want to let us know exactly what a team time trial consists of?
Yeah, thanks, Lewis. So a team time trial, it's a race against the clock. The riders have got to get from start to finish together as quickly as they can. The clock will stop when their fourth rider crosses the line. Now, that means that the riders start with a team of 8. They can afford to drop a couple of riders along the course, almost sacrificial lambs, if you will. This is to enable riders to maintain that really high pace throughout. The riders can push themselves that hard working on the front for the team that they know that they don't have to finish the race. They can just ride for the team and just keep that fast pace moving.
Absolutely. Thanks, Johnny. Yeah. Thanks, Johnny. I think we should bring up the course that the team are riding on tonight. We're in Wtrl. It's the volcano, I believe. Yeah. Can you hear me, Johnny?
Yeah, I've got you, mate. Yeah, I've got you. It's...
Are you...
I'm trying. Apologies,
are we getting the route map up? No worries, okay. Well, I tell you what, shall I have a look at the pulling the route map up, and do you want to talk to it? Because I believe you've done a little bit of... here it is, there we go. We've got the volcano flat reverse map and overlay now, there we go. So, do you want to run through the course route, Johnny? Because you've ridden this, haven't you?
I have, yeah. I mean, it's quite easy, to be honest. You know, it's a flat course. It doesn't look flat there. I think the team are going to be going some speed round it tonight. It's deceptive as it does look hilly. But don't forget those hills. They're not even 20 meters above sea level. So yeah, the course is basically pan flat from where I'm sitting.
Yeah, I agree. I think we've seen some quite hilly courses, haven't we, over the last few team time trials, the last couple of weeks. Last week it was the reverse KOM hilly around Wtrl, and there were 3 laps there, and I think each time it went up, it banked up. There were splits, weren't there? It was really hard keeping the team together. Tonight should be, on paper, a lot easier to keep the team together. So hopefully we'll see the KISS Racing team guys keeping their full complement of guys together right towards the end.
Yeah, wicked, man. That's awesome. So I've heard on the grapevine that the team have put in a poster for a giggles and jokes sort of thing. Now, if it works, please let me know if it does. Basically, this is the poster that the team have created of the riders tonight and the course that they're racing. So I think it's pretty cool. And the KRT toilet roll in the bottom corner there.
Absolutely, isn't it superb? What a great effort. Kiss me quick. I love that as the strapline for tonight's team. And you're probably going to have to be quick to catch them, to kiss them. But we've got some super strong riders, haven't we, in our KRT B team Frappe League contingent tonight. 8 fine specimens of male athletic form, and represented there beautifully on our KISS Racing team poster. So well done to the guys for submitting that. Was it Clive who completed that? Do we know? Did anyone know? I believe so.
Yeah, I think it was Clive, which I think is very, very good.
Mr. King with the Photoshop skills there. That's amazing. But it doesn't look long, does it, till the guys are going to be away? And no. They have an 8-minute lead time after the clock turns to 0. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. So the clock's already gone to 0, and our riders will be sat now waiting for that 8-minute window. And basically, Zwift doesn't support this kind of platform for racing, so the teams have got to stop pedalling at 0, and they can jump to a pairing screen, keep the legs warm, but they can't ride in the pen. And then each team will have a predetermined time to start pedalling afterwards. So in this example, KRT have got to wait 8 minutes before they can go.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thanks, Johnny. That was a really clear explanation. And as you can see, we're almost ready to get to the action, aren't we? So we're going to bring the rider stats as we progress through the course this evening, and find out a little bit more about them. I know that you're covering, I'm co-commentating tonight. Johnny, you're taking the lead, and I'm going to be keeping a little bit of an eye on the other teams, maybe from the Vienna League, bringing you updates throughout the evening from the Socks for Watts WRT team. We've got, of course, Rachel Elliott joining that impressively strong group of female riders, and they're in the Vienna League there, and they'll be going out. They'll be heading out probably after the KRT boys go in the Frappe League, but we'll be sure to give you updates from them. Everything okay, Johnny?
It's having a mare there, hopping between the scenes. It was doing what it was doing last night.
Yeah, everything all right? We're gonna try and get we're gonna go and try and get to the action. The guys haven't started yet, so we're not missing anything, I believe, just at the moment. But as I was just saying, we're going to try and give you a few updates from both the Vienna League, but also obviously we're going to keep eyes on our KISS race team guys who are going to be out there tonight. So it's going to be a strong effort tonight, and I think it's going to be quite close. I don't think we're going to see mega big gaps appearing from the top of the leaderboard. I think it's going to be a matter of seconds, possibly covering the top teams in all the divisions. Actually, that's what I'm predicting. And I think the guys are off. I think I've just seen from the Vienna League pen. I think I've just seen KRT jerseys leaving the pen. Johnny,
I've still got eyes on Tofu Smuggler sat in the pen.
Okay, all right.
Still sat there, still waiting. There's only a couple of minutes to go.
That must be another KRT group leaving. I hope it's not. Yeah, another one that's out there representing KRT tonight. But yeah, I've still got eyes on the Vienna pen, and their legs are stationary with the Socks for Watts team currently. As you can see, I'm rocking the brand new KISS t-shirt, KISS Racing Team t-shirt that you can purchase through our merch channel, and the flat cap, the KISS Racing Team flat cap, the snapback, and both really high quality items, I have to say. This is the medium, gents, and well, I'm 6'2", and it's a good fit, it's a snug fit. I wouldn't want to put any pounds on, might get a touch snugger, but it's good stuff really. So head over to our merch page if you want to jump in and get some information or have a look and see what you can buy and support the team. And hopefully if we get enough people buying a few things through the merch page, we might even have some giveaways. Johnny, is that right?
Yeah, absolutely, completely right. So basically, the more you buy, the more we can give away, and it's quite simple. You can, whatever you buy yourself just a little snapback like Lewis has got, or you can go the whole hog and get the hoodies or the towels, or whatever. And you can go over onto the website that's going along on the ticker at the bottom, and I believe it's been posted in the chat. And you can just go on there, have a peruse, see what you like, and the more you buy, the more we can give away. So you could end up buying a hat and winning a hoodie, for argument's sake.
That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? It'd be absolutely fantastic. Yeah, superb. So the link has been posted in chat. You're absolutely right. And I'll just bring a little bit of chat through to the stream. We've got Reese coming in with, someone got some new merch. Absolutely. Jude Whitaker Williams. Hey guys, Jude. Hey, good to see you in the chat and support. And Clive, no doubt, tonight. JD Rikes with Sounding and Looking Good Brothers, thank you so much. And James Ward, loving that poster, lol, fab. It was, wasn't it? A superb effort by Clive. And JD Reich, right on, thanks for giving the Socks for Watts women a shout out. And I believe it was the Socks for Watts Aero team that were out there, so it might have been Claire Reid leaving a little bit earlier down the road. But I believe with eyes on Tofu, the guys have left. Is that right?
Yeah, they are away. it just it started having a few hiccups straight out the pen, but it has seemed to have settled itself down now. Thanks back for the like there, really appreciate it. So yeah, it's running quite smooth now, and they are all together. Just cruising down the road, got eyes on Tofu here, 4.9 watts per kilo, and he's just sat sort of 6th wheel, I'd say, 5th or 6th wheel. So he's not taking a turn just yet, I don't think. Let's try and move it up, moving forward. See who's on the front. Yeah, we've got Dafford on the front. He's making the main pull there with Clive and Reza pulling 6 watts per kilo, which is it's ridiculous straight out the gate, pushing 6 watts per kilo.
Unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable effort from the guys from the get-go. You're absolutely right, and we're eyes on with Daffith, and here's his stats. You've ridden with him. He's a newly minted or recently reminted A-cat, just like yourself, Johnny.
Reminted, yeah, both of us.
Reminted, reinvented in the A-cats, and like yourself, he rode on Tuesday night. He did a brilliant job, didn't he, on Tuesday night? I was so impressed with his ride.
Yes,
I felt like he was one of the riders of the night for me. He and Steve Fleetwood, super strong absolutely. On the night. Just like yourself, Johnny, though, going up to the A's and, you know, not afraid of the big leap that you make going up there. Yeah. He's a veteran. Max heart rate's 171, FTP 265, weight 67.1 kgs, and a level 50 Zwifter. So, yeah, ride on to Daffith, and, you know, great to see him out there on course tonight. Any others that you want to shout out, Johnny? Give us.
Just got eyes on Reza at the moment. He's just coming up through. Looks like he's having another turn on the front. 260 odd watts per kilo, quite sporadic. Sitting up out on the front there. Seems to be quite an easy pull here for Reza. 4.4 watts, like I said, he's just done that 6 watt per kilo out the gate, so he might be starting to feel the pinch a little bit in the legs. As I say, he just drops back there and settles in and takes a rest. But they're absolutely motoring around here, really doing well. As always, you know, time and again, they never fail to amaze just how disciplined they are with the team time trials. They just keep it together. I mean, you see less experienced riders on the road when they're doing the team time trials. They struggle to hold it together as well as KRT are here. You know, they're just stuck to each other like glue.
Yeah, it's a really good example of how to do it properly, isn't it? We've seen it time and time again where particularly where it starts to bank up or there's a slight incline and the teams just they just get blown apart, don't they? We've got eyes on Reza Amini, and he's a great rider, super strong rider, and an A-cat rider hailing out of Turkey. And you've seen his stats there, and he's sitting at a cool 4.7 watts per kilogram. And cheers, Johnny, like telepathically brought it back up for me there. He's in the senior age group. Max heart rate 203 BPM, FTP a massive 318 watts, weight 70 kgs, and another level 50 Zwifter, which is fantastic. So we can say thank you and pop Reza to one side for a minute. But as you're saying there, Johnny, look at the way they are, just rolling to the front, rolling through, and doing a turn. This is clearly being communicated, it's been worked out in advance, so they know right who's going to do the strong pulls to begin with, who's going to be doing the pulls, you know, towards the end. And,
absolutely.
You know, they'll have talked about this throughout the week and worked out the strategy. It's a flatter course, as we said at the top of the programme, so it's going to help the riders stick together for longer, we hope, tonight. So lots of disc wheels being used, as you can see. And if you've got the companion app, throw some likes towards the guys to give them that encouragement and those ride-ons. I've just got eyes on Claire Reid in the Socks for Watts Aero Unicorns group, and she's sitting at 180 BPM currently. She's really going for it, 3.8 watts per kilogram. And in a great group there with the Socks for Watts Aero Unicorns team. And they did a brilliant job last week out on course. So ride on to Claire and the women who are representing KRT in the Socks for Watts team, Aero Unicorns. And hopefully we'll see some action from Rachel Elliott's Socks for Watts compadres soon. Okay, back to you, Johnny.
That'll be great. Yeah, I'm just having a look at the comments there when you were talking. There's loads come through. It's great. James Ward loving that poster. Everyone agreeing. Jude agreeing that Clive did the poster. Right on. Thanks for giving the Socks for Watts women a shout out from JD. John Rich, good luck KRT. Joe Maguire, 30 seconds. Kelsey, guys are heading out now. James Ward, Lewis really looking the part with that merch. Nice job, boys. And Becky Roden, the stream is looking fantastic. Well done. So thanks for all those comments. It does help make the stream what it is, because it'd be a bit pointless if it was just me and Lewis streaming to nobody. So we definitely appreciate all the comments.
We know we could talk to an empty room all night long, couldn't we, Johnny? But it's much more pleasurable knowing that there are people there at the other end. As Clive King comes to the front, Clive with a big pull on the front, and absolutely super strong. We'll pull Clive's details up now as I reach for his button, and we find out that he's an ACAT rider and age group 50 plus, a max heart rate 183, sitting at a cool 163 currently, so he's got a few beats to play with, hasn't he? FTP, a huge 330 watts for his weight of 74 kgs, and another level 50 Zwifter. And what I recently learned about Clive King is he was one of the original beta users of Zwift.
Wow.
Pre-public beta. He was on Jarvis in December 2014.
Wow.
So this guy is a long time Zwifter. I mean, like long time.
Super
Zwifter,
long time.
Yeah, man. Like, he goes back to the dinosaurs on Jarvis. Like, so, yeah. But a really great guy. Really great guy. Very supportive of the whole team, and we love you, Clive. And it's great to have Jude, his better half, in chat.
3,
so
4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, mate. Go on. It just looks like we've just dropped Brandon off the back. He may be doing a sacrificial lamb, but now he's killing it. He's coming at 9 watts per kilo to try and chase back on.
Is he?
Oh my God, he's coming. He's motoring now.
I can see what an effort by Brandon to power back on. Maybe he had a dropout. Maybe he had a dropout. Oh,
not messing around.
What? Brandon, we've seen that time and time again. That awesome power he's got, that explosive power. Just to now he's off the front. Don't worry, the guys will pick him up. And but he maybe had a bit of an issue there. He does like to drop back a little bit and power through. Maybe that was his tactic. Now he's doing the turn on the front.
Strong, super strong.
JD Reich lost Brandon. Jude coming in with a bit of shade for Clive. He's old. Oh, I love it. We've got any gossip on Clive? How clean's his garage? Vicky Stedman's got a bit of a thing for John. JD Wright coming in with nice bridge back. Brandon definitely had a dropout. Yeah, there he is. We're looking at him. We've got eyes on. He's age group master, isn't he? Max heart rate 185. His heart rate's 170 at the minute, so he's only got about 15 to play with there. What an FTP, 356 watts, and his weight's 85 kg. Another
absolute powerhouse.
Isn't he just? You've ridden with him.
He's a beast. Yeah, he's a leg snapper. He's an absolute beast. He can he definitely suits flat courses like this. Where he can just pull that power along. An out-and-out motorman. I've said it before on previous broadcasts. He is just an out-and-out powerhouse. He can push them amazing high watts, and he can do it time and time again. That's the thing. So he's a super fit, super strong rider.
Yeah, absolutely. And hailing out of Canada, we've got. Do you think is he the only? No, he's not the only Canadian out on course tonight, is he? Because we also have the one and only Jacques Lecoq as well. So we've got Canada well represented out in the KRT colours tonight. So Canada representing strong tonight. And I know that Reza Amini has the Canadian flag alongside him in game, but he did request that we have the Turkish flag for him for his rider stat. So I don't know if is he living in Canada currently, or is he out in Turkey? I'm not sure.
He's all over the place. He's we sent the Veloflow to him in Turkey, so I'm presuming he lives there.
Yeah. So here we are. We're eyes on with Jack. Do you want to talk about Jack, Johnny?
Yeah, absolutely. Another super strong rider. The first time I rode with Jack was quite a while ago now. It was one of the first races I did for the team, and I was shocked at his climbing ability. He was gone that race. What did we do? I can't remember the course now. Rulma Pool, I think it was, and he was straight up that climb, not messing about. And he's super strong. He's there. You can see there he's a veteran with a max heart rate of 177. So he's still got about 20 beats to play with there. So he's sort of sitting at tempo now. FTP 303 watts. That's admirable in itself. weighing in at 77 kilos, and another, again, we need something for this, a level 50 Zwifter. We need something like completed it, mate, like the guy from In Between Us or something.
It's we've said it before, haven't we? You don't have to be a level 50 Zwifter to be on the KRT team, and there are plenty of us who aren't. I'm not. You're not, Johnny. I know that. No. But you know, I mean, we've both raced for a good while on Zwift, for a number of years. But I take my hat off to those people who've put in the amount of time and effort and energy to get to level 50. It's incredible. My mind boggles, really. We were talking before we went live, weren't we, Johnny? And you were saying, was it always, when did level 50 come? And I was like, well, it always used to be 25, didn't it? It was capped at 25. And then loads of people hit 25 and we're like, where's the rest of the levels? And then Zwift went, oh, okay, well, there you go.
Give you some more.
There's another 25 now. And it was just as I got to level 25, they put it out to 50.
Wow.
So, but it's good. It's good to have the carrot. It's good to chase for something. But, Reese, thanks so much for the like. Appreciate it. We got a lovely comment in the chat, the live chat from Nicola Martinoli. And he's racing with Team Italy in Zone 5, Frappes.
Oh, wow.
And so it's great. Nicola, you've given us a lot of support from the channel, and he's really coming with a lovely comment tonight. Great stream as always. You're making amazing work with KRT Live. Tonight we'll have just a short view because I'm racing with my teammates of Team Italy in Zone 5, as I said, and we're doing a stream too, but it's not as good as yours. We hope to reach your level at some point. Ride on. Nicola, wow. Thank you so much for the comments. Really appreciate the comments and the sentiments. Your posters of the Team Italy were fantastic and actually took the top prize with Nathan and I when we were judging last week in Zwift Community Live. So well you're doing a really great job, and keep up the good work with your streams, and ride on to yourself and all of the Team Italy crew tonight. So big shout out to Nicola. What a great guy.
Well done, that's great.
Joey Maguire, Brandon able to drop a chain, reinstall and catch back up.
Wow,
is that true?
Really?
Did he drop a chain? No way. That is phenomenal.
If he's done that in less than 30 seconds, that's absolutely iconic.
Yeah, I don't understand how he can do that, because I drop a chain and I'm there for about 10 minutes with grease all over my hands and then all over my legs, and I end up looking a right state, and that I can't even begin to imagine how he's done that. I mean, he did do it on the jungle course as well, didn't he? Changed bikes and caught back up, and that was in the team time trial as well. Oh man, the guy is a legend, an absolute legend. So thanks for that inside information there, Joey. And Kelsey coming in with, now everyone who is level 50 is waiting for more levels.
That's right.
Yeah. You see, you can peak too soon, Kelsey. You see, my plan is never peak too soon. Always have something in reserve.
Great plan, that is. Absolutely brilliant plan. I think we should jump over and see if we can just see anyone if they're in their pain caves, if they've jumped into Zoom.
Great shout.
Yeah, we have. Wicked, fantastic. So you can see we've got Dafford Williams top left there. Is that Clive, I think, on the right hand side? It's a different angle there.
It is Clive.
Rocking the KISS wallpaper, you can see. That's awesome. You've got the Tofu Smuggler just underneath him there in the front room with, looks like a treadmill behind him, I think. Dean Rume there with the ceiling mounted fan, as always. Give us a wave, Dean. He's always normally watching. And then is he the newest rider, Steve, now, Mr. Fleetwood?
He's one of the recent additions to the team, isn't he? Mr. Stephen Fleetwood's a long-time Zwifter, and he's been out on Zwift for many, many, many years, and he's a household name for those in the Zwift community, the racing community. So great to have Steve rejoining us, and he gave us a great show and a great sprint, didn't he, on Tuesday night? Fantastic effort.
Very nice
by him. So look at the guys, you can see the effort they're putting in here, and this is real watts, real power being laid down here. And serious effort, and I hope that's Velo Flow in Dean's bottle that he's drinking right now.
It will be, it will be. I'm just wondering if Clive's on a rocker plate there, because he's moving quite a lot, or is he just putting that much power down that he's shifting the bike?
That's a really interesting shout. Maybe Jude can let us know in chat. Is Clive on a rocker? Talk. Thanks so much for the like. Could just be the effort. I know that my Neo waves, it kind of wobbles side to side a little, but that does look like it's quite something. He has got a Steerzo as well, but I'm not sure he wants to be using it tonight, really. Swerving all over the road and dropping the guys behind.
That's it. Got a couple of comments coming in there. That's a solid strategy, Lewis, from Kelsey, and she's saying Brandon's a beast. James Ward, Dave Ransom will go straight up to level 100 as soon as Zwift opens it.
He will. You're absolutely right there, James.
Jude's just come back there saying no, he's not got a rocker plate. It does look deceivingly like he's on one, so he must just be pushing that much power.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then Talk just coming in there just after the like. Appreciate the like. Just coming in saying looks like a rocker to me.
Yeah, absolutely. It does look like a rocker as Daphis is out the saddle once more and pushing. Absolutely. Tofu, head down, concentration, picture of concentration. And they're doing a great job. Little gap just appearing there, is it? On the road? Or is it just on the bend? No, maybe not. They're okay. They're okay. Just they might just be getting the close the gap sign on their screen at their end, and you got to make sure those gaps don't appear, boys. Stay tight, stay together. But thanks so much for jumping into chat. I just keeping an eyes on the Socks for Watts WRT team now, and Rachel Elliott currently sitting here in about fifth wheel here, doing 4.8 watts per kilogram, and the guys on the front. The front rider, is it Hansen or is it Assel, is pumping out 5.7 watts per kilogram. This is insane. The Socks for Watts team, the WRT Socks for Watts team, are going mad out on course tonight. I think they want revenge from last week, you know. And I'm gonna keep eyes on, but they are going hard, and they look like they mean business. As Rachel Elliott takes it up at the front at 5.9 watts per kilogram, 5.8 now, 4.5. So they are taking big turns on the front, and they're pushing hard, but they're not doing long turns. So that's their tactic tonight. Clearly, their tactic is that
short, sharp efforts. Then, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's definitely what they're looking to do tonight, trying to get any idea of splits, and the splits are starting to come in, so that's great. So I will just filter them and see if we've got the splits for the Frappe division, and it's saying they haven't done quite enough as yet. Is that right? 8.2 miles. So they should have gone through the first split, which is at 6k. So can I get the split for 6k? I'll just have a look at this, Johnny, while you...
Yeah, great stuff. So yeah, you can see that they're just rolling through here, taking different turns, a completely different tactic to, it seems, what Socks for Watts are doing. It looks like the KRT guys are just putting big, long turns as they come down this back part, down through Watopia, swinging round to the right there. As soon as I go into some trees, just let me move the drone out of the way. Yeah, so they're doing long turns here. Clive's been on the front for quite some time, and he's just settling down there in third wheel. And as Daffyd is pulling now 4 watts per kilo, they're doing incredible, as it's just ever so slightly coming down through the tunnels, heading down towards the back of the volcano there. And they're motoring here. They're on for a great time. It'll be interesting just to see if they can improve. Not that it's, you know, they don't have to, but if they can improve on what they did last week, because last week was just a phenomenal time. And, you know, the proof's in the pudding, because they're in the Platinum League yet again. So they clearly know what they're doing, and they're an iconic team, really are an iconic team. Being able to just, I can't do it. I did a couple, and it doesn't suit me at all. It's just so hard and painful. Just pulling that raw power for so long, because even on the back where you think you'd get a rest, you don't. It's still quite hard and fast to a normal race, I'd say. Like you race on Zwift anyway, and you can sit in the bunch, and you don't really. I don't even know what the draft capability would be with this within Zwift itself. I'd argue you probably wouldn't even get a draft, even though you do. But it just. Like, for me, it just felt like there was no draft there when I did the first 2 with the team. But they're just... What I don't get is how consistent these guys are. You know, week in, week out, they're just smashing the time, pushing these ridiculous watts out constantly. And I'll be surprised if we don't see Dean jump up this week to A.
He's been knocking on the door, hasn't he, for a good few weeks, our friend Dean Rayome. And as I Look for his stats and can't find them. He's not an A, is he? He's a B. So I can't see him on my on my stream deck. So apologies, Dean. Have you got him on yours, Johnny? Can you pull up his rider stats? Because I just looked for him, then I'm gone. Oh, I can't see him.
No,
so,
he's not on mine. Sorry, Dean.
Oh dear. Well, I will sort that out while we discuss the member of our team that we were just talking about there, Steve Fleetwood, formerly of Vision. He may still have a foot in Vision camp. I'm not sure whether he's going backwards and forwards, but certainly great to have Steve rejoining KRT and, like I say, long-time racer and rider out the UK. Do you want to talk about his stats there, Johnny, for a sec?
Yeah, no problem at all. So he's an age group senior, and he's pushing an incredible max heart rate there of 195 beats per minute. Just as he's now pushing nearly 4 watts per kilo, just cruising in this third wheel. FTP of 280 watts, which is super strong, weighing in at 74.1 kilo. And he's another level. We definitely need something. He's another level 50 Zwifter. We need like a party cannon or something. That's it. But what a ride he's doing now. He's doing really well. He's just. Cheers, John Stedman, for the like. Really appreciate that. Hopefully you're. I'm not going to say it.
You're going to say. I knew what you were going to say. You're going to say about the garage. You're going to bring up the garage, weren't you?
I was.
Garage gate. I think you just leave it. I say just leave it. Leave it. You know, don't go clearing your garage. You know, Vicky will have something else for you to do then.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh gosh, so right on to Steve, right on to the guys. They're looking great, aren't they? They're sticking together really well. And there's I'm doing Steve again. There's Dean. Oh, this kid. There he was. He came.
We saw him.
He definitely came up. There we go. Look at that. By the magic of the internet, Dean is with us and before our eyes. And you go on. You talk about Dean as well because you know him well.
Yeah, really close with Dean. He's been on quite a few meetups with me. Like, you know, previously where I've not been just all quite together, we'll say. He's jumped in straight away. Cheers, Pete, Super Cooper, for the likes there, mate. Dean, super rider, really good friend, really nice, genuine nice guy. Age group master, max heart rate 204 beats per minute, FTP of 260 watts, weighing a tiny 66 kilo. But he made a joke earlier on. It was so funny with the picture when they were doing the poster. He says he looks like a stuffed chicken or something, I think it was. It was so funny. And he's almost there. He's a level 43 Zwifter, so it won't be long, and he'll be getting that iconic status of a level 50.
Absolutely, yeah. Right on to Dean. Super great guy and super strong, as the guys just are a blue blob. We love to see it. Blue blob of KRT shirts. They're super tight and they're sitting pretty. And Dean's heart rate there, 186, 185. He's doing the work tonight. He's really turning the cranks, pushing hard. Is it Brandon on the front again?
Yeah,
is it
Brandon taking a 6 watt per kilo pull.
It's just, you know, like letting the guys go, come on, let's push this up, let's push it on. And as we know, Brandon's had a difficult time of late with the fires over there in the States, and so it's taken him out of a bit of action from the racing scene. And so he's riding himself back to fitness now. But I mean, once a strong rider, always a strong rider, I think. And I can see the team that was set off. They're going to make a catch here, and this is incredible because I mean, what are we? 11 miles into this race. That's incredible. Are we on lap 2? We're on lap 2 now.
Yeah.
2? Yeah, lap 2, and we're overhauling, you know, the next team down the road, and it looks like it's Cryogen. Is it the Cryogen team? And
it looks like it, yeah.
They're a good team, Barham and Sanders. Barham was racing on Tuesday night and was there or thereabouts at the end. He was really great, strong rider. Hailing out of the UK, I think, with Sanders in the Cryogen team in the KISS EU race on Tuesday night. That's incredible.
That's the one.
I think we are laying down the power here again. Really come out hard from the gate, and Tofu on the front light 4.1. Just absolutely killing it. These bees are riding out of their skins. All of the bee cat riders are riding out of their skins as I flick over to see Rachel here on the front again, 5.3 watts per kilogram.
Wow.
They are motoring, absolutely motoring there in those Socks for Watts. Those Socks for Watts ladies are just, they're something else, you know, they really are. I'm just looking as well. The leaderboard so far, the Frappe course record for this course was set in Zone 1, so that's the early zone. I think that's the Australians, that's the Down Under.
Yeah.
It was a 6-rider team. It's the Evo Warlords, and they were doing their splits. The first split, 6K, they came through 8 minutes 37. Split 2, 18K at 24:59. Split 3 at 30K, 41:33. Their overall time was 51:34. So that is a target time that we need to be kind of keeping an eye on. 51:34. That's the fastest time out of out of 74 teams that have gone in the Frappe division so far. That's the top time, 51:34. I think we're going to comfortably beat that. What do you reckon, Johnny?
Oh, I reckon so, yeah. Just watching here, they just need to be careful that they don't get that sort of carrot and stick momentum here, where they're making the catch anyway, but they don't want to push too hard just in case they start to lose riders off the back, because they're gonna see these cryogen riders now, and they're gonna want to catch. It's gonna, you know, naturally your body's gonna want to push that bit harder to make the catch. Now, when they make the catch, hopefully, I mean, cryogen are a good team anyway, so they should abide. But they should let our team come straight through. They're not allowed to sit on our wheels and take a turn themselves or whatever. They should just make a clean pass. But as our team come past KRT, come past Cryo, it's hard, because it's going to be that sort of sticky draft as they get past. So they need to sort of not push too hard, but not be too easy, just so they can make a nice, clean, comfortable pass, because otherwise it'll be a mix of cryogen and KRT. So it'll be a load of frozen KRT, I think.
Yeah, that's it. You're absolutely right, and I know the thing about this is it's come up in the Facebook group, on the WTRL Facebook group, you know, about teams not abiding to the kind of, look, you've got to, if a team catches you, team in front, they catch the team in front, you've got to kind of ease off. You've got to kind of let them come past. And one of the issues on Zwift is there's this thing called sticky draft, where you kind of get caught up behind a rider, and that rider could be going a little bit slower, and you could get like kind of linked, like magnetically kind of attached to their wheel, and that can cause a split in your own team. And then for the slower team, sometimes they end up joining your wheel, and they can end up being dragged around by your team as well. So sometimes it's not intentional, and I think the vast majority of teams out there certainly aren't doing this intentionally. It's just one of the pitfalls possibly of this style of racing on Zwift. But there has been, I think, some chatter this week, in the last week, about that kind of activity going on, and I think teams should be DQ'd. There should be some penalty for riders doing it, and I think that's a bit extreme, because if you've been caught by another team, realistically, if you're powerful enough and you're strong enough to catch them, then you just keep riding your race, really. You just keep going at your tempo. And that's what time trial's all about, isn't it? In a way, it's not about you against other people, it's you against the clock. It's that's you against exactly that's it. It's the race of truth. That's what it's called. You against the clock. And so it's been around for as long as bikes have been raced, racing yourself over a set distance, over in the shortest possible time, and that's what these guys are doing out there on the course tonight. I can give you some splits for the KRT team, and this is from our special dashboard, which is very kindly come from Stephen Lundorf, and he's saying enjoy in chat, so thank you so much, Stephen. The 6 kilometre split for KRT team was 8:59, 8 minutes 59 seconds. So that would put them.
Time. That's a good time.
It is a good time. It probably puts them in the top 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably puts them about 5th or 6th in the out of all of the frappes that have been for the first split. But it's the second split time that is incredible. The second split time, which is the one that's around about the 17k mark, I think. If I look at that and filter that, our guys have smashed it. They've got the fastest second split of any team that's covering the course so far. That's out of the Frappe division. That is incredible. They've come out at a 23:49. The closest to them is a 24:59. So they're a full minute and 10 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely crushing it. Let's just hope they can hold it together and just keep that power on and keep that time going.
Isn't that amazing? That is something else. I am so impressed with the guys out on course tonight. They're on a mission, aren't they? They're absolutely on a mission.
But so they've got the steam train on the front though, Mr. Melting Tallow. So he's back with a vengeance by all accounts.
Isn't he just? So let's have a look in the comments. Talk Torrance. Wish everyone epic watts. Aberdeen Dynamo goes Mocha later. ABZ Dine. So yeah, ride on to the Aberdeen Dynamo team and enjoy your Type 2 suffering there, Talk. Good luck to you and the guys in the Mocha League and the Mocha Division. Ride on. Thanks for the support. JD Reich going to be passing Cryo soon. Yeah, we've done that. That's been and gone, hasn't it? And Kelsey Tranel, sticky draft. It's a love-hate relationship. Absolutely, isn't it? Just it really is. It is really one of those kind of situations where you go. It's great if you're in the draft and you get stuck and you want to get stuck, and then if you don't,
yeah, for sure.
Good.
That's it for sure.
Good. Reese coming in with loving the confetti canyon over your shoulder, John.
Yeah, it's awesome.
When the confetti's flying, you know that the legs are trying because they're pushing the watts and they're going through and getting personal records for segments, for sections of the course, through the banners, through the sprint sections, and so that just shows you how hard the guys are working and how fast they're able to go. So super strong. Becky, looking good, guys. Keep going. Ride on. Thank you so much. Brandon again on the front, and a mega pull as it banks up
8.
again.
8.4, 7.9. And they're going to make the catch now. It's going to happen. The next 10 seconds, they'll have made the catch.
Yeah, that's it. I think Brandon's just saying, like, come on, let's just get past these guys. Let's just get past these guys.
Yeah.
It's sometimes it's off-putting, isn't it? Sometimes it's great having a team just in front of you. You can use that to be a real motivator to go, right, we're catching someone. That makes you feel stronger, makes you feel right. I can dig a bit deeper. For the it's the opposite effect. If someone knows that there's a team coming up from behind, you kind of get a bit deflated. You need shoulders can drop, and mentally your head can go. But then there's the issue of you can dig deep to ride up to them, but then you need to keep pushing hard to get past them.
Yeah.
So yeah, these guys can pass Cryogen. Come on, Kelsey.
Yeah, they're doing it. It's happening. It's happening.
So let's just make sure. I think Cryogen do look like they've just eased. Absolutely superb. Chapeau to Cryogen. Yeah, they clearly have recognised that KRT train coming through hard and fast, and so they've just eased momentarily to allow just soft pedaled for 2 or 3 revolutions, and that's all it needs. Through we go, and onwards to the next team down the road. As a Cryogen rider goes, oh my gosh, that's it. That's some draft I'm getting off the KRT boys. But I know that they won't carry on flying, because they are a group of honest racers. And there we go, we're Gruppo Compacto with the KRT team. So super riding by both teams, very professional by both. So congratulations, team. Super effort.
They're doing so well. So proud of them. Like I said before, week in, week out, they never fail to disappoint. This is the main one that we can sort of consistently just get eyes on everybody together. I mean, like when we do the EU races and the underdog races, it's quite difficult to get all of the guys together and the girls that are racing in the respective leagues. But the team time trials are just beautiful for just covering so much more of the team at one point, and you consistently, as long as no one gets dropped or sacrificial lamb, you can consistently keep eyes on the entire team, which is great.
Absolutely right. You're absolutely right there, Johnny. And I'm just keeping an eye on the splits. We've gone through the 22k split at 31:10 minutes, so 31 minutes 10 seconds. Yeah, again, they don't seem to be easing up at all, and we're still with a full complement of 8 guys, I believe. We haven't lost anyone yet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, full team all in.
Fantastic. So that's what we like to see. As predicted, they're going for the 3rd lap now, so they're on the 3rd lap. This is the 3rd and final lap. There may well be some of the riders that think, well, do you know what, my plan was to go hard but not to last to the very end. As you said at the top of the broadcast, Johnny, you don't need 8 people at the end. And actually, there's something to be said for some people sacrificing themselves, really going deep, really digging deep for the team to go, I'm going to put in a minute or a 2-minute effort, and then actually, then I'm going to ease off and I'm going to drop off the back, and I won't be one that is there at the end, because I know that I can go dig deep, I can put the big power down like Brandon's doing, and that may be the tactic for him out there tonight. Do you think that might be the case with Brandon?
I think so, yeah, I think so. But it's his course, you know, so he could quite comfortably smash it round this course and still have the legs at the end, even making massive sacrificial chances. He can still, you saw it, you know, not 10 minutes ago, he was well off the back, dropped, not intentionally obviously, we got chat saying it was a mechanical, and he was straight back on, no messing, you know, so he's a steam train, he's a wrecking bomb coming on his own.
You're right, yeah, you're right. I'm looking at the Discord chat, and the only 2 guys who are making any kind of noise are me and you, Johnny. So I think I was going to say, should we jump into race radio? But I'm not sure.
I don't think they want to speak.
I'm not sure that any of the guys are up for having a chat tonight. I don't know whether you want to do that or not. Maybe we leave it to the end. Maybe we just respect the effort. And we were looking at the effort now live on the Suffolk cams, and it's really deep. It's really, they're digging deep, you know, and it's great to see the effort from all of them. Tofu, really high cadence there. We can see Clive rocking style, and he's rocking and rolling. Dean sitting there with a fan over the head, overboard. Alex, great to have you on board, brother. Thanks for the like. A fellow KRT member watching too, and Steve again, and Daffy, they're like bandana boys, aren't they, with their high karate headbands. Clearly brings the watts to their A game, so I'm not complaining at all. So keep going, guys. Supreme effort here, supreme.
Really good. Yeah, they do. They look like some out of Cobra Kai there, them two. out of the Karate Kid.
Yeah, it's like wax on, wax off, isn't it? Yeah.
That's it. Don't maybe that's what punch us for saying that. Yeah,
maybe that's what they do with the chain.
More than likely. Yeah.
This amazing effort. Rachel Elliott here. It's interesting to see where Rachel, the Socks for Watts ladies in the WRT team are just coming out of the Linkway Glass Tunnel road section, which brings you to the outer part of the volcano. So they're not they're not that far behind the guys. No. Actually, our guys, they're probably a couple of kilometres back, and I imagine it's unlikely they'll catch them. But having said that, these women are hammering along, absolutely hammering along. I'm looking to see who the front person is, and I think if I can just look at the rider list, it's moving up and down the whole time. We are, so there's R. Assel, Socks for Watts, she's on the front right now. Alice Lethbridge, Celia Hansen, Kelsey Withrow, Vicky Neelan, Charlotte Backus, the pro hailing out of America.
Wow.
Sitting tight with Rachel Elliott, and we also got Leah. Oh, where's Leah gone? I had eyes on Leah Thorfels, and she was the previous winner of the Zwift Academy, and she had the pro contract, didn't she, Leah, with Canyon, I believe. And but I can't see her name. Maybe she's put in a big dig, and then she's said that's enough. I've done my bit on the front of the team. Rachel Elliott, they're still sitting tight with a 5 watts per kilogram, 6.2, 6.5. I don't know if she's listening to the stream or whether she's just got her head down and is burying herself. But I have not met many women more powerful than Rachel Elliott, and nor have I met people in real life that are nicer than her as well. She's a genuinely caring person, and such a great person for the community. She's done so much for time trialing over the years, and she, her and Glenn Knight have created Newbury Velo out of nothing. Basically, created that team out of nothing, and she's riding in the Newbury Velo colours, I believe, tonight. The jerseys, the pink and the bright kind of fluorescent pink colours of Newbury Velo. It's super
Incredible.
sharp kit, and they deserve a big shout out for all that they've done with Newbury Velo. So obviously been KRT, Glenn, ex-KRT member and founding member of the team. So big shout out to him. And all the work that they're doing for racing in real life and around the Newbury area, but also online too. So back to the action, and the guys are hammering, aren't they?
They're just going up this little embankment here where it peaks to about 5%, if memory serves me right, but only for a second, then it'll sort of flatten out. But they'll have the legs for this now, because they've done it twice before. So they'll know where to pace themselves up the climb. Say a climb, it's a lump, but they're all sort of just trying to stay in touch with each other a little bit here. You've got Reza just chilling at the back, opening up a little bit of a gap with two of the other riders, Brandon and Daffyd, I believe that is. It's not much, it's only about 2 bike lengths or so. So it can be made back in no time at all. It might just be that they're spent. They could just be hurting, and coming through here, they need to sort of settle down and recover. Or it could just be that they're not pushing as hard as they were 2 minutes ago. As you can see, Reza, a very strong rider, and Daffyd there, very, very strong rider. Daffyd's pulling 4.4. Reza's there at 3.5. So I think Reza's chilling, just to try and save the legs for the final push, to be honest.
Yeah, and it's worth saving something in the tank, isn't it? I think my own experience of time trials in real life have been a mixture of fortunes, if I'm honest, Johnny. And I haven't done many, but when I have completed time trials on the road, I've either gone out too hard too soon and then blown up, and then ended up going and it's just been a grovel towards the end, or I've struggled to time my effort, and I think anyone who does time trials, it's all about the kind of the consistency of your power and the smoothness of your power transfer, isn't it? And,
that's right.
It's very easy to do what I've just explained. Lots of people, people who are new to time trialing, do exactly what I did, which is go hard, blow up, and it's a
fundamental thing. Yeah, everyone does it.
Yeah, it's an easy thing to do. But the guys who do it really well, and they race week in, week out, and are time trial masters, and again, I mentioned Rachel earlier before, and she is genuinely a supremely fast time trialer in her own right, but the tandem in real life now, riding with Ian Greenstreet, and doing an incredible job of taking records all over the place, national records in tandem time trialing. It is about that smooth power transfer and keeping it going really, really consistently, and that's the thing that I just find really hard to achieve personally. But these guys are doing a brilliant job.
They're rocking it, absolutely rocking it. Clive pulling 4.5 watts per kilo there. What was that comment there? I just saw Jude saying something. What happened? I don't know. What happened? Jude, what happened? Alex, you guys rocking it. Cheers. Really, really appreciate that. They're doing incredible. They're doing so well. We'll skip back to it. I just thought you might want to see me and Lewis for a little bit.
We're still here.
So yeah, we just I'll bring the banner back up. Now we're gone back into. You can see all the chat there on the left-hand side, which is a great feature. You can ping a chat and you can see it come up, so you know that we've got it.
Vicky saying she likes the new presenting format. Sorry, Johnny. And Jude Whittaker saying, I lost you, lol. I hope you found us again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are all together in the KRT train, all aboard the Brandon special.
Absolutely, that's incredible.
As it's Daffyd on the front, actually, with the hammer down to the nail as he's pumping out the watts here, 224, and it's just banking up slightly. No, it's down. It's going down. Sorry, they're on the way down. They're on the way down here. That's just down to the. That's right, down to the jetty and to the yachts of Watopia, and we fly across the boards once more, the final time, as they continue to hammer their way onwards, and the 25-kilometre split was 34 59. 34 minutes 59.
It's good time.
Wow.
Flying. Absolutely flying.
Time. Absolutely amazing time. I'm looking at some of these espresso times, you know.
Go on.
And they are like 51:08, 50, 52, 49, 45. I think the fastest espresso time is around about the 48:03 mark.
Wow.
Is that right?
That's still good. That's strong.
That's good, but I'm thinking, I mean, for our guys,
Yeah.
that's not that far away. I don't know. I mean, they are certainly, I think, well, dare I predict something? I don't know, chat. Do I always go
Might
like
be
this.
a bit early. Might be a bit premature.
Do I do it? Do I say this? Do I say this? But I think I'm going to put a prediction out, chat.
Go on.
I think I'm going to put a prediction. I'm going to say, I believe we are going to come in sub 50 minutes here. I think our guys are going to do sub 50. What do you reckon, chat? What do you reckon? Is it possible? Is it doable? Do you reckon they're going to do it? Are they on for it?
I reckon so. Yeah, I reckon so. Here's one for you. Those that are in the chat and watching, if they can predict the actual minute that the team cross the line and their finishing time, then we'll be well on the way to potentially getting them some free stuff like a t-shirt.
Oh, Johnny.
So if they get the time, the minute, not the seconds. So for example, they say 54 minutes, for example, the first person that comes in with that time will get a t-shirt to you. I know, Lewis, you can't comment.
I've already got a t-shirt. What do I win? What do I win?
Looking at the splits going, oh, I think it's going to be this time.
No, I'm just making a comment in chat there. Predict the winning time for our guys and win a t-shirt. Yeah, superb. I think I'm going sub 50, but you know what, chat, come at me and let's see what you think. It's going to be around about then. I think it's going to be very, very close.
Yeah.
Reese saying Evo Warlords are 41:33 for 30k zone 1.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. They were 41 minutes for 30k. Our guys 34 minutes for 25k. That's only 5k difference. That's 3 miles, right? The way that the speed that they are covering here, 27 mile an hour.
Yeah.
As we watch Daffith, I mean, right, here we go. They're coming in. Oh, Jude coming in with 49 minutes. Reese is coming in with 49 minutes. Do we need to specify the second as well, Johnny? Do they have to say minutes?
It wasn't going to be, but now we've got it. I think we're going to have to. We'll say within 10 seconds.
Okay,
because we've got Jude
it.
and Taff there, so it's a bit difficult, isn't it?
Oops, I've misspelt seconds. Seconds, mins and seconds, please. Sorry about that, chat. You know what I mean. I'm too excited. I can't talk and chat at the same time. Thanks, Becky. 51:23. There we go. She's going specific. Love it. And then we can see who gets the closest. Reese is going with 49. Jude said 49. Just 49. Dead 49:47. Reese, nice one. Okay, this is great. This is we've now become the KRT Live gambling channel.
That's it.
Place your bets now.
all in, sold.
That's it. There we go. Well done, Jude. 49:52. Fantastic. Becky, 51:23. Accidentally deleted your comment. Don't worry. Thank you so much. JD Wright coming in with John and Lewis. Thanks so much for all the hard work and late nights you've put into these streams. It shows and we appreciate it. Do you know what it's all about the love, JD, and you and I were posting comments as they bank up again, and let's see, are these going red, are the numbers going red, because we're not far away from the finish, are we here?
No,
there's a little bit of a split going here, but I tell you what, they're pumping out the watts still. 343, 352 from Daffith. They're still together. This is an amazing effort by the Welshman on the front. This is incredible. Clive there, ready to take up the baton as well, and they are doing so well tonight. This is a super strong ride. Who's that sliding forward to the front? Jacques Lecoq. You mentioned it before there in the aero helmet. Yeah. Is he just punched through in the aero helmet?
5.2. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. He's taking it up now. We've got 2, 4, 5, 6. I believe 6. I think we have dropped off. Brandon has possibly dropped off the back. Clearly done his job for tonight. Super strong, Brandon. Awesome effort. Thank you so much. James Ward coming in with 50:24. Yeah, great shout. And Becky, they were sat doing it till 1 a.m. this morning, dedicated. Yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
we
just,
was.
It just takes us forever to do things. It's like we're just not that quick. But this is absolutely phenomenal. We're watching here. I mean, to think that they've still got 6 of the team and they're riding super strong. I think we could see a super strong lead out coming here now. That's a great view, Johnny. Thanks for showing us the live soft cams side by side as they coming into the final mile now, isn't it? It's less than a mile probably from the finish.
Wow, they are. This is just. I think this is the best I've seen them ride, and I've covered a few of them now. I think this is definitely the best that they've ridden. The power's still there at the end, and it's clearly they're getting better and better the more that they do, and the more they work together and just maintain that discipline. The results are going to speak for themselves. They really are doing so well and progressing. It's an absolute masterclass, if I'm being honest. Absolute masterclass. That's it. I think that's it.
I'd say look at the effort and look at the heads go down. Amazing effort. Every single one of them head down on the handlebars. Look at Daffis, look at Steve, look at Dean, the pain, Tofu. Oh my gosh, that was some scene of Type 2 fun right there, ladies and gentlemen. What you've seen there is a phenomenal. Reece Taff Evans, 51.48 is the fastest PL time. So the PL times, the Platinum League times are starting to come in, and we are seeing teams coming in. We're getting some finishing times here from the Platinum League, and it's the Frappe League that I can see so far, and the fastest time I believe is a 50.02 for Inc. Alien Express Team Inc. They look to have the fastest time so far, if I'm right. Yeah, and they were they've crossed with 8. The riders, Dirt Time Chasers, have got their second fastest time. Of course, these are the provisional leaderboard at the minute. It's all changing. We haven't got the Kiss Racing Team time yet, but I'm going to keep eyes on that one.
Taff reckons it was 51 dead.
Really?
Just in the comments,
Wow.
yeah, he says the fastest Platinum League time is 51.48, and he thinks that KRT did 51 dead.
Yeah, well, what an amazing time if they have. Team CLSB 52s, 51.48. Race 3R Steps, 51.53. Vikings Jorgemundar with a 52.02. So they're the times that we've had so far from the Platinum League in the Frappes. Just going to jump over to the Viennas and see. No, there's no Vienna times yet, but I'm watching now as the Socks for What ladies light it up as they come across the line together. 7-8 watts per kilogram.
Impressive.
Unbelievable. And they were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there were 6 across the line, and they looked like they were nearly parallel. They kind of came together, almost like this kind of triangle. It was unbelievable as they finished, and
we
they
are
currently
Taff commenting in the comments there, mate. 51.14 just come up that we're currently sat in second with
Amazing.
2 more time zones to go, I believe.
That's correct. Yeah, that's absolutely correct. You're spot on with that. Yeah, second. And it looks like the splits are in and the time is in, and it is spot on with that. 51.14. Incredible effort by the Kiss Racing team out there tonight. And yeah, Jude, fantastic. KRT, proud of you. We are proud of all of the guys and girls racing under the KRT colours tonight. It's a phenomenal effort by all of them. And yeah, just have a look at those splits. Yeah, I think 8.26 was the Alien Express. We were 8.32, so second through the first split. That second split, we were second again through the second split, 24.45. Third split, we were still second. So yeah, that's been consistent throughout. Take nothing away from Inc. Alien Express with that 50.02. That is a time. That's something else, isn't it? They were motoring, but 1 minute 12 seconds back from them in and second overall. Well, I don't know about you, Johnny, but I think it's fair to say the boys have done enough to qualify for the Platinum League next week. I think they have secured their place, because we've been coming in around about the 3rd or 4th, maybe 5th place, haven't we? Yeah. And then with a couple more time zones to go, and we've still managed it. We've still managed to qualify for the Platinum League again, consistently, week on week. It's down to the effort that the guys are putting in, and it's down to the way in which they're riding. They're riding in a very disciplined way, aren't they?
Yes, yeah. Like you know, it sort of cements the comment I made a moment ago. The more they do, the better they're getting. I mean, the first one that I was in with them, it was, we didn't know who we were riding for, who was taking turns. You know, there was no real sort of I can't think of the word, or not organisation, because Daff had organised it down to the last, you know, millisecond, which was absolutely phenomenal. But it was difficult, and now the more that they do it, it might have just been the fact I was there, I don't know. But now the more that they do it and they've moved on, they've just got better and better and better. And I believe their times are dropping. I think that was faster than what I know the courses are different, but that was faster than what they pulled last week. But it just shows the effort that they put in just to get around this course.
Absolutely. And I think the course does matter, doesn't it? It matters greatly, because if it's a hilly course, it's going to be much more tricky to really keep together, to keep consistent. But take nothing away from the guys tonight, from any of the races tonight. You know, for that, an absolutely phenomenal job. I've got eyes on the Vienna League. I just want to see where Socks for Watts have come in. And they have blitzed the leaderboard there with a 51.01. 51.01. That's their time across they're first in the Vienna. They're currently sat at first place. I think Sisu has still yet their time still to go, because they left after Socks for Watts WRT. But I think it's going to be a really hard one to beat. Sat in third place are the Socks for Watts Aero Unicorns team, and they did it. They clocked a 54.38. So absolutely supreme effort, and chapeau to Claire Reid. Not sure if Deborah Sluss Parker was racing tonight alongside you, Claire Reid. Just giving you a shout out there. I didn't see a name in the rider list. I definitely saw Claire out there, and she was riding really strongly for the Aero Unicorns too. So supreme effort from all of the ladies there, representing KRT across the Vienna leagues.
Joey's just coming on chat there saying 5th overall now. That was amazing from Alex. That was amazing, KRT, and great work, John and Lewis. Thanks very much. Yeah, we appreciate it, and they did. What an effort! What an effort! And then Jude coming up there saying fantastic, KRT, proud of you. Yeah, go and give Clive a pat on the back and just say well done from us. You know, that was sterling.
It's tight. It is tight. Yet again, it's tight in that Platinum League again. Like we said, 50.02, 50.27 for race 3R. Fleetwood Mac, Tugaz Rim is 50.37 in third place. Fourth, Evo Vortex 1 with a 50.54. Fifth, Kiss Racing Team B, with the 51.14, and then Evo Warlords sitting in sixth place. It looks like they could be getting an upgrade to the Platinum League next week. So a cracking effort by the Aussie team, Evo Warlords. What a great name! 51.34 out there, and then seventh place Dirt Time Chasers. They were Platinum League as well. 51.40. Eat Dirt again from the Zone 1 time zone, so down under, so 51.44 from them. Looks like they're going to be in a Platinum League position next week. Team CLSB 52s with 51.48, and Race 3R Steps are in the 10th spot as it stands, and they were Platinum League 51.53, but I think that might be quite precarious. I think if you're in the bottom 2 or 3 teams, it's safe to say that your position is not safe because you've got a couple more time zones to come, and you never know what can happen. But because everyone wants to fight to get in the Platinum League each week, and I think that's the great thing that Martin and Steve have done with this WTRL, World Tactical Racing League whole series has been incredible, because they've got this really down to a T. You know, you've got the teams wanting to race for glory each week, and there's no easy ride, as we heard last week from Martin. You know, they're not giving any teams a free pass. So Rachel Elliott and and all the team that she races along in the Socks for Watts WTRL group, they missed out on the Platinum League, and due to other commitments and other races, etc., and so they weren't able just to go right back into the Platinum League, because they've been dominating it. They have to re-qualify again. They have to re-qualify, so they were back in Zone 4, and there they were, like having to really push hard to qualify, which they did last week, and an amazing ride, and they're back in the Platinum League again this week, and it looks like they've romped away with it. I'll just have one last check of the Sisu. I can't see Sisu's results as yet. I can see Sisu do but that's the kind of development team for Sisu, and they've come in at 45.15. So the Aero Unicorns, Sisu I Race Like a Girl, they've taken 3rd place on the night behind Wonder Women, and Wonder Women with a 42 dead. Socks for Watts 41.07. Oh, that was the 3rd split. Sorry, the final time was 51.01 for Socks for Watts. Team 2 was Wonder Women 51.55. Sisu I Race Like a Girl, they were the ones who took it by 1 second last week.
Really? Wow. Yeah, they were. You're right.
53.07 tonight. So Socks for Watts are 2 minutes and 6 seconds faster tonight than Sisu I Race Like a Girl. So I think they've made their point tonight out on course.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. That's just phenomenal. Yeah. We're back and we're dominating.
Absolutely. What a way to show it.
That's incredible.
Let the legs do the talking.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly that. So yeah, we'll just nip back to the studio now. And you've seen the ticker going along the bottom of the screen throughout the evening, and it's just basically our way of showing you that you can go onto our merch channel. The website was ticking along at the bottom. I'll bring it up again just before we close down, and you can get yourself your own merch, as we mentioned earlier on in the broadcast. And the more you buy, the more we can give away to the viewers live on the streams. Now, you could buy a hat, you could win a hoodie, for example. You could buy a t-shirt, you could win a mouse mat. You know, that one probably doesn't really work out as good, but you can see you can see Lewis just there modelling it all, looking incredible as always. With is that your first snapback? Is it, Lewis?
It's it is actually, yeah. This is my first. I'm a snapback virgin, and that came out wrong. And this is I'm proud owner of a snapback now, and a Kiss Racing Team cap, and it's fab. Actually, it's a genuine snapback. I love it. I don't know what's taken me. It's taken me 42 years to become a snapback owner, but now that I am, I love it.
That's awesome. That's really good. And yeah, we're currently sat now in what we like to call the Veloflow studio, and Veloflow have been sponsoring us for a couple of months now. And basically what they do is all of the riders, I believe tonight, apart from I think it'd have been Steve and Daffyd, I believe, I might be wrong, correct me, will be running on Veloflow, which is an electrolyte drink that basically gives you an extra 20% more energy, not power, just to clarify that one. And it's phenomenal how it works. You know, it alleviates cramp, it sort of helps give you more when you need it. So for these guys tonight, they'd have definitely been using it, and definitely needed it to be able to push that power, and to stop yourself from bonking and hitting the wall and giving up. So you can buy your own through us, and you can go onto the Veloflow website, put in the code KISS15, and you'll get 15% off, which is already, you know, it's not expensive to buy. It is a great money friendly product, and you can get 15% off through us. So it's a no-brainer. It's really good. And our other sponsors, Fect Energy, which is a salt that's just like the normal sort of salt you put on your dinner. And basically the way it works is it comes in a little vial, and we've joked about it in the past. Does it come in a jiffy bag? No, it doesn't. It comes in a little plastic salt vial. And while you're riding, you pull it out your jersey, flip the cap, get your thumb from sweat, dip your thumb on it, have a little lick, and it just stops that cramp. And working together with Veloflow, it really does help you to be able to perform at your best, really. So yeah, I mean that's what we do. You know, we do it mainly for you lot, so you can get money off from stuff. You know, the merch, Veloflow, Fect Energy, yeah, it's all there for you lot. You know, we're fortunate enough to have it, so it's great that they're on side with us. But we like to try and give back in our own way, so that's why we've got you the discount codes that you can see, hopefully just ticking along at the bottom now.
That's it. Yeah, absolutely, Johnny. And we're broadcasting live on a Monday night, and we're also covering the Tuesday night Kiss at EU race currently, and trying to cover the WTRL team time trials on a Thursday. we're looking at the schedule, aren't we, Johnny, at the moment?
Yeah,
and
that's
having
right.
just having ongoing conversations about what we're going to be covering in the upcoming months. It's going to get busy as we go into the autumn and winter season, as we're fully into autumn now anyway, aren't we? We're there, we're right there now. Autumnal days are the best. But as we do go into deeper, darker days of winter in the Northern Hemisphere, it's all going to start kicking off. Zwift Racing League is very imminent, about to be launched, and there's lots of exciting things coming. So we're looking to bring as many of those as we can. So we might mix it up a little bit, we might shift it around a little bit, but the main thing is that we're doing this for KRT, we're doing this for KRT Live, doing it for the community. And if you want us to cover your race, then you just need to contact us, reach out and give us a chat, and we'll see what we can do. Can't promise that we're going to cover all the races. We've got other commitments. We've got family. We're both family men. We've got children. We've got wives. We've got long-suffering wives. I know that you have and I have, Johnny, and John Stedman certainly has, because Vicky needs a medal for the state of that garage. but putting John's garage to one side, we are a close-knit community, and that's what we do it for. We're doing it for each other. We're doing it for the camaraderie. We're doing it for the enjoyment and the fun and the love. And thanks for sharing the love tonight in chat, and for coming through with the comments as always. So thanks, Reese. Brilliant stream again. Hard works look really good. Kelsey, I'm looking fresh, apparently. I'm hoping that's a positive comment. I'm not down with the kids anymore. Becky, what's that? Another innuendo? Yeah, well, maybe not. But great stream as always, John and Lewis. Thanks, Kelsey. Thank you so much. And so you'll be covering the Monday night race, I believe, Johnny, where we do the Kiss Underdog Racing League, yeah?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so we'll be. I'll be bringing you on Monday coverage of, like Lewis says, the Kiss Underdog Racing League C and D Cats, where Lewis himself will be racing, amongst others, Becky, Taff, Kelsey, Dean, and the rest of the C and the D leagues. And I'll try and bring in another co-commentator if I can for then, as it does get quite lonely without you here, mate. So I will try and get someone else in just to fill the spot over where Lewis is now.
Yeah, that'd be great, actually. And I know people are probably looking and going, there's no way you'd get me in a virtual commentary studio. And probably about 2 months ago, I wouldn't have predicted that I'd be doing this either, because I always looked at Nathan Guerra and thought, no chance, no way, Jose. But you know what? I'm enjoying it, and it's good fun, and it's that's it. Bottom line. So, well, I'll definitely be doing my best on Monday night to represent KRT as strongly as I always try. But there are super strong teammates like Kelsey and Steve, who's just joined us, so I'll be looking to jump onto Steve's wheel as well as Super Cooper's next Monday night, and be hanging on for grim death like I always am. So make sure you tune in for that. We should both be back in the studio together again like Ant and Dec on Tuesday night. KRT's answer to Ant and Dec, to cover the Kiss at Race EU with the A and B League riders. Are you thinking about racing it next week, Johnny?
I mean, yeah, for sure. You know, I mean, I'm going to try and, if I can, bring you co-commentary from on the bike on Tuesday. But we'll just see how the technology works, and if I've got the lungs to be able to speak whilst racing.
Yes. Yeah, I don't think I could do co-commentary from the bike. So yeah, all kudos to you if you can do it, mate. That'd be incredible. Monday night is a very special underdog series, because it's your better half's birthday, I believe. Is it Becky Rosen's birthday?
Yeah, sure is.
Wow. So we mustn't forget the candles and the cake, because that's super important to the C Cats and the D Cats. And so, yeah, happy early birthday being shouted out by Kelsey, and we'll make sure we have to celebrate that super special birthday for you. So, yeah, on the jersey, on the kit, and you've probably seen on our stream, we talk about Type 2 fun. We always say this. It's hashtag Type 2 fun. Type 2 fun being the kind of fun you just don't think it's fun at the time. After the event, you love it and you go, oh yeah, I want some more of that. And you've seen Type 2 fun tonight. The guy's pushing himself to the edge of what they can achieve physically. And you know, right after that moment when their heads bowed down over the handlebars, the legs screaming, the lungs dying for more oxygen, that's not fun. You know, your body's not saying you enjoy that. But when you reflect on it and you get that feeling like we really pushed it there, we achieved something, we were good tonight. It's a great feeling. It's like a glow, and that's what we call Type 2 fun. So we always say on the stream, it's about the Type 2 fun, and we just make sure we always have Type 2 fun, don't we, Johnny? So
yeah, that's right.
Everybody, KRT or otherwise, make sure you have lots and lots of Type 2 fun. Until next time, it's good night from him,
and it's good night from him. Right on, guys.
Right on.